Welcome to our guide on the best places to visit in Paris. For centuries, this city of lights has beckoned travellers with its romantic ambience, world-class art and delicious food. Whether you're a history buff, an art enthusiast, a foodie, or just looking for an unforgettable experience, Paris has something for everyone. In this video, we'll explore some of the most iconic and must-see spots in the City of Light. So grab your beret, tie on your scarf, and let's dive into the heart of Paris. Our first stop is none other than the Eiffel Tower, the undisputed symbol of Paris. This iconic structure stands tall and proud, representing the heart and soul of the city. Just picture this. You're strolling along the Champ de Mars, the park stretches out before you, and then, bam! The Eiffel Tower explodes into view. The lush greenery of the park contrasts beautifully with the iron lattice of the tower, creating a scene that's both serene and awe-inspiring. It's a moment you won't soon forget. This Iron Lady was built in 1889 for the World's Fair, and at the time it was actually quite controversial. Many Parisians were initially opposed to its construction, calling it an eyesore and a blight on the city's skyline. People thought it was an eyesore. Can you imagine Paris without it? The cityscape would be completely different, lacking its most recognizable feature. Over time, however, the Eiffel Tower won the hearts of both locals and visitors alike. Today, it's the most visited paid monument in the world. Millions of people flock here every year, eager to experience its grandeur and take in the views from its various levels. Now, I highly recommend taking the time to ascend the tower. You can choose to walk up, which is a workout, let me tell you, or take the elevator, which I usually opt for. The journey up is an adventure in itself, offering glimpses of the intricate ironwork and the bustling city below. Trust me, the view from the top is simply breathtaking. You'll get a panoramic vista of the entire city, with all its iconic landmarks spread out before you like a map. From the Seine River winding through the city to the distant Sacré-Cœur Basilica, every angle offers a new perspective. It's truly an unforgettable experience. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned traveller, the Eiffel Tower never fails to impress. So make sure to bring your camera and capture the magic of this Parisian gem. Now, let's dive into the world of art at the Louvre Museum, home to some of the most famous masterpieces ever created. This iconic museum, located in the heart of Paris, is not just a treasure trove of art, but also a historical monument that has witnessed centuries of history. We're talking Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, the Venus de Milo, the Winged Victory of Samothrace, and countless others. These masterpieces have drawn millions of visitors from around the globe, each eager to catch a glimpse of these timeless works. It's a vast museum, so I recommend planning your visit in advance and deciding which works you absolutely don't want to miss. With over 35,000 works of art spread across 8 departments, having a plan can make your visit more enjoyable and less overwhelming. Of course, no trip to the Louvre is complete without a selfie with Mona Lisa. This small yet captivating painting has become a symbol of the museum itself. She's smaller than you might expect, but her enigmatic smile is just as captivating in person. The painting's allure lies in its mystery and the skillful artistry of Leonardo da Vinci. As you wander through the galleries, take your time and soak in the artistry. Each room offers a new discovery, from ancient artifacts to Renaissance masterpieces. Don't forget to look up and admire the Louvre's own stunning architecture. The ceilings, arches and intricate details are works of art in their own right, reflecting the grandeur of the museum. The building itself is a work of art. Originally a royal palace, the Louvre's architecture is a blend of history and beauty, making it a perfect home for the world's greatest art collection. Next up, we're stepping back in time to the iconic Notre Dame Cathedral. This masterpiece of French Gothic architecture has stood on the Île de la Cité, a small island in the Seine, for over 850 years. As you approach the cathedral, take a moment to admire its intricate facade with its detailed sculptures and imposing towers. Remember the tragic fire in 2019? It was a heartbreaking event. But the spirit of Paris is resilient. The outpouring of support for Notre Dame from around the world was truly inspiring, and today the cathedral is undergoing a meticulous restoration. It's a symbol of hope and the enduring power of human creativity. Now, let's climb the cobblestone streets to the charming neighborhood of Montmartre, a historic haven for artists and bohemians. This area has been a magnet for creative souls for centuries, drawing in painters, writers, and musicians who were inspired by its unique charm and vibrant energy. Imagine strolling through quaint squares, browsing the colorful artwork of street vendors and soaking in the lively atmosphere. The streets are alive with the sounds of buskers playing music, and the scent of freshly baked pastries wafts through the air, making every corner a sensory delight. This is where you'll find the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, a stunning white-domed church that offers breathtaking views of Paris from its steps. But we'll talk more about that later, as there's so much more to explore in this enchanting neighborhood. Montmartre is also home to the famous Moulin Rouge cabaret, known for its iconic red windmill. This legendary venue has been entertaining audiences with its dazzling performances and vibrant shows since the late 19th century. You can catch a show in the evening, but be sure to book your tickets in advance. The Moulin Rouge is a must-see, offering a glimpse into the glamorous world of Parisian nightlife. As you wander through Montmartre, be sure to stop at one of the many cafes and enjoy a café au lait while watching the world go by. These cafes are perfect spots to relax and soak in the local culture, often frequented by both locals and tourists alike. It's the perfect way to experience the bohemian spirit of this unique neighborhood. Montmartre's charm lies in its ability to transport you to a different era, where creativity and freedom of expression reign supreme. So take your time, explore every nook and cranny, and let the magic of Montmartre captivate you. Get ready to shop till you drop as we stroll down the Champs-Élysées, one of the most famous avenues in the world. This grand boulevard stretches from the Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe and is lined with luxury boutiques, theatres and restaurants. Whether you're in the mood for high-end fashion, a delicious meal or simply want to window shop, the Champs-Élysées has something for everyone. As you approach the western end of the avenue, you'll be greeted by the majestic Arc de Triomphe, a monument to French victories. You can climb to the top for a panoramic view of the city, but be prepared for a bit of a climb. Trust me, the view is well worth it. Now, let's head back to Montmartre and visit the stunning Sacré-Cœur Basilica. This white-domed basilica sits atop the highest point in Paris, offering breathtaking panoramic views of the city. You can climb to the top of the dome for an even closer look, but be prepared for a bit of a workout. Trust me, the view is worth every step. The basilica's interior is just as impressive, with its intricate mosaics, stained glass windows, and serene atmosphere. Take some time to wander through the basilica and soak in its peaceful ambience. And don't forget to enjoy the lively atmosphere of Place du Théâtre, a square just outside the basilica where artists gather to sell their work. Chapter 7. Impressionist Masterpieces Musée d'Orsay. Art lovers, get ready for a treat. We're heading to the Musée d'Orsay, housed in a former train station, to admire its impressive collection of Impressionist and post-Impressionist art. Here you'll find iconic works by masters like Monet, Renoir, Degas, Van Gogh and more. The museum's collection spans from the late 19th to the early 20th centuries, offering a fascinating glimpse into this pivotal period in art history. Take your time as you wander through the galleries, and don't be afraid to get up close and personal with the brushstrokes. And be sure to check out the museum's cafe, which offers stunning views of the Seine River. Chapter 8. A Royal Retreat, Palace of Versailles. Let's take a short trip outside of Paris to visit the Palace of Versailles, the opulent former residence of French royalty. This sprawling palace is a masterpiece of Baroque architecture with its lavishly decorated rooms, grand halls and perfectly manicured gardens. As you explore the palace, you'll step back in time to the days of Louis XIV, the Sun King, and get a glimpse into the extravagant lifestyle of the French monarchy. Don't miss the Hall of Mirrors, a dazzling gallery designed to reflect the king's power and glory. And be sure to spend some time wandering through the palace's vast gardens, a masterpiece of landscaping and design. Chapter 9. An oasis of tranquility, Luxembourg Gardens. Escape the hustle and bustle of the city at the Luxembourg Gardens, a serene oasis in the heart of Paris. These formal gardens are a popular spot for locals and tourists alike, offering a peaceful retreat from the city's energy. Take a stroll through the garden's tree-lined paths, admire the colourful flower beds, and relax by the Medici fountain. You might even catch a puppet show or a game of pétanque, a popular French lawn game. The Luxembourg Gardens are a perfect place to enjoy a picnic lunch, read a book, or simply soak in the peaceful atmosphere. Chapter 10. Stained Glass Splendor, Sainte-Chapelle. Our final stop takes us to Sainte-Chapelle, a hidden gem on the Ile de la Cité. This stunning chapel was built in the 13th century to house precious relics, including the crown of thorns. But the real stars of the show are the stained glass windows. These magnificent windows, which date back to the 13th century, depict scenes from the Bible in vibrant colors. As you stand inside the chapel, you'll be bathed in a kaleidoscope of light streaming through the windows. It's a truly awe-inspiring experience. Don't forget to look up and admire the vaulted ceilings, which are also adorned with intricate details. Outre au revoir, Paris. Thanks for watching our guide to the best places to visit in Paris. From iconic landmarks to hidden gems, we've explored some of the most unforgettable experiences the City of Light has to offer. Whether you're an art enthusiast, a history buff, a foodie, or simply looking for a romantic getaway, Paris has something for everyone. Don't forget to tell us in the comment your favorite places in Paris, and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. Au revoir and happy travels.